Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I'm making a very simple and easy flower for all of you, as I am getting a lot of requests from the beginners that they want to learn how to make flowers. So this is really a simple one. So here I've taken a craft resin and I've showed you a pigment that I have taken. You can take any pigment. So actually this pigment is on a transparent side. It is not an alcohol ink, it is pigment. So you can say it's a transparent epoxy pigment here. So I just added around 2 drops of this pigment into this resin because I don't want it to be very opaque. Although this color is transparent, but still I want to keep it light. So I will be just mixing the pigment into the resin. So I mixed my resin and I actually kept it for around 20 minutes, and you can see it's getting really thick now. But it is a low viscosity resin, so it will take its time to settle. So this is a low viscosity resin, so it gives me a lot of time in order to make my petals to bloom. So I'm just using my heat gun to remove all the bubbles now. So after removing all the bubbles, I will be taking around 15 ml of resin into this cup here. And I use casting craft for making flower petals because it works really perfectly fine. So in my 15 ml of resin, I might be adding around 5 to 6, you can say, drops. It might seem I'm putting a lot, but it's around this much, and it's enough. And after, I will be mixing it into my resin. So after mixing the resin, now I will be making some petals. So with the tip of any, I have taken a paintbrush here. You can take a dotting tool. I will be randomly making these petals here. This is the most easiest way to make flower. You don't need any piping bag or anything. And plus the petals that are formed are so natural with this technique here. So just a wavy sort of lines, and that's it. So now it's really up to you if you want to make a heavy look of your flower or you want some simple petals. It's really up to you. So time to time, I do add more resin to the petals where I see my petals are a bit on the thinner side. Because sometimes you get these dots if you pour a very thin line of resin. So that's why I do try to add more resin at different places. So after that, I left it, you can say, around for 10 minutes, and you can see it's starting to bloom. Now I'm just making some petal. Usually I draw the petals at the time, but before I was thinking that I might not make the petals. Then later on I decided to make the petals. So I'm just making the petals here, that's it. Creating the line of the petals and taking them into the middle. So you have noticed that I didn't add anything into the middle, so I have another thing to do in the middle as well. And just to let you know, if I see any blobs or anything, I do move it with my dotting tool. So this is something I do if I see any sort of issue with my flower. So that's what I'm doing here. So because of winter, I do have a lot of time to work with my resin, but you need to know that it has to have a honey-like consistency. That's it. So now I think it's enough, and I will leave this to cure and see you next day. So this is the next day, and I was really not sure about this flower because the amount of touching I have done with that, but I'm still thinking that it worked out fine, but need to see the other side. And I am loving it. The petals are so beautiful, but I can see the center has been disturbed a lot because you can see that in the center of the video I had to move my coaster to another place because of a issue happening on my workspace. So I think this happened because of that, but it's no problem. I might work it out, but I'm just loving how the petals turned out. Flowers are really always a surprise, and they always make me afraid, but I'm just loving how the result came out here. So I'm just checking out the background and also seeing how the petals are looking. So here is a hack that I wanted to tell you that I am doing lately a lot. So what I do is, instead of pouring resin onto the back of the coaster, I'm using spray paints. Yes, this is actually of my hacks, and I'm using any color of spray paint you want to do on your flower background. So I'm using black here. So this saves me a lot of time as well. So I'm just covering it with the black matte spray here, and I just leave it to dry. And it's dried now, and you can see it saved me a lot of time, and I don't have to do a back coat here. And now I am just going to, and it's looking lovely with the black background already. So I will now do something to sort out this center here. And these are a set of stickers that I bought, and I actually love them so much. And as I explained you that I want to introduce scrapbooking into the resin world, and I want to combine both worlds together because it's my dream. So I'm just working on this idea, and soon you might be doing it in New Year, but the idea will be coming to life very soon. For now, I might be adding something into the center here. So I'm just sorting out the stickers here. So there are a few options, so let's see which one I select. So I had these 3 shades of butterfly. First one is this one. I think this looks perfectly beautiful with this flower effect here. So first one was the blue pink sort of option, and this one is the purple and pink, and I have the third one coming up. So this one was the third one. It's beautiful, but I think that I need to go with the one that I will be showing you now. So this is the one I will be going for because it's going perfectly with these light shades of purple. So very carefully I will be adding it into the center here. So here it goes onto the center of the flower here, and I'm just making sure that the sticker is stick very nicely to the coaster here, because when you pour the resin, if the sticker is not completely stick to the resin, it might rise. So please be careful about that. So after that, I will be pouring the resin as I'm doing the top coat here. And with the help of heat gun, I will be moving the resin, because in this way I get a very nicely balanced top coat, and the bubbles disappear. So you can leave it like that, but I really wanted to add something to the edges, so I just mixed some glitter into the resin, and still my resin top coat is wet. It's not cured yet, so I'm just adding this on the edges just to make it a bit on the glam side. So this is the final detail, and after that I leave this to cure and see you next day how this whole coaster turned out. Let's see. So this is how it turned out. I just put the crystal cluster on the side. It's not attached to the flower, so just wanted to see and give you an option. I just love how this turned out. You already see that it bloomed so beautifully. And then a hack of doing a black spray paint and doing a top coat and adding a little bit of glitter on the edges. Everything came out so beautiful. It's so lovely. And I just want to let you know that flower making is not difficult, but it is always a surprise that how the flower will turn out, because it's the easy way, and also the flower petals look like very natural. So I hope you like it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.